We begin with breaking news out of Seattle. You're looking at video of a stolen airplane. According to officials with SeaTac Airport, an airline employee conducted an unauthorized takeoff without passengers. Air traffic control was in contact with the rogue pilot who threatened to do a barrel roll. The person who uploaded this video says the pilot of that stolen aircraft did make good on that threat. He says the plane rolled and almost crashed into Chambers Bay. It was being chased by fighter jets at the time. The Q-400 Horizon jet crashed on the unpopulated island of Ketron. It's very close to both Fort Lewis and McChord Air Force Base. The Coast Guard is now responding to reports of a large plume of smoke. Pierce County Sheriff says 2 F-15 fighter jets were chasing the plane but were not involved in the crash. The pilot allegedly told air traffic controllers he was, quote, a broken guy, got a few screws loose, I guess. The sheriff confirms this, saying he was a 29-year-old resident of Pierce County. He apparently acted alone. The plane was scheduled to take off from Medford, Oregon at 8:55 tonight. It's a plane that carries normally 76 passengers. No one on board, though. SeaTac Airport was completely shut down for a time, although normal operations have now resumed. 2 Alaska Airlines flights from LAX to Seattle were delayed. A Delta flight was already in the air but was diverted.
Oh, and there's like a...
Another Horizon airplane in the FAA is also trying to talk them down. So the safest place to be right now is right here. I'd rather be right here than anywhere else because they're not going to let him get even close to here. They gave him the option for McChord Air Force Base, but he decided not to do that. And so they're trying to talk him into putting it in the water. But again, this area right here is very safe, especially with the military monitoring the situation. So as soon as we know more, as far as the ground stoppage, I'll let you know.
Alaska Airlines, which operates that regional jet, sent this tweet. We are aware of an incident involving an unauthorized takeoff of a Horizon Air Q-400. We believe there are no passengers on board. More information as we learn more.
And Horizon, one of those smaller planes that carries about 76 passengers normally. Luckily, nobody there on board with that one. Good evening. I'm Christine Devine.
I'm Dan Cohen. Welcome to the Fox 11 10 o'clock news. The raging holy fire in Lake Elsinore has now consumed more than 19,000 acres. There is some progress to report, though, tonight. It is 10% contained.
It is still a massive firefight tonight and through the weekend. Here's what we know so far at 10 o'clock. The fire has burned 19,107 acres with 10% containment. 20,000 residents are evacuated. 1,200 firefighters are battling this blaze on the ground. And the arson suspect made his first court appearance today. The latest on the fire, we go to Leah Uko in Lake Elsinore. Leah?
Christine, Dan, where we are right now is Campbell Canyon Road. And if you could see behind us, there are a lot of cars that are lined up on the street. That's because residents are leaving them here, getting out with their belongings and going back to their homes because some evacuation orders in this area in Corona have been lifted. But you can see behind me, this holy fire is still going here in Corona. As you just said, 10% containment, 19,000 acres have been scorched. So firefighters are still putting up their best efforts to fully contain this fire.